Stars are born in space, but where exactly do they come from? Well, that's what we're going to find out in this video. Let's start. Stars form in giant clouds of gas and dust called nebulae. Our Sun formed for 0.6 billion years ago in the nebula that today we call the Orion Nebula. The place where stars are born is called a stellar nursery. It's inside these clouds where the magic happens. These clouds are so big that they can span hundreds of light years. And even though they look like fluffy cotton candy, they're not. They're actually really good at hiding things. That's because they're made up of dust, gas, and plasma. And there's so much of it that it blocks our view of what's behind them. But what causes these clouds to collapse and form stars? Well, it all begins with a little disturbance. Maybe a nearby supernova explosion or a collision with another cloud. This disturbance creates a ripple that spreads through the cloud, kind of like dropping a pebble into a pond. As the ripple spreads, it makes the gas and dust particles collide more frequently. When that happens, they start clumping together, kind of like when you walk into a crowded room and bump into people. At first, these clumps aren't very big, but over time, they get bigger and bigger. As the clumps grow, the gravity between the particles pulls them closer and closer together. Eventually, the clumps become so dense that they start to collapse. And as they collapse, they heat up. The hotter they get, the brighter they shine. And that's how a star is born. It takes millions of years for a star to form this way. Once they do, they'll spend most of their lives in a stellar nursery surrounded by gas and dust. Some of that material will form planets, asteroids, and comets. And some of it will be blown away into space and become part of another cloud. And the cycle of star formation will begin again. So remember, the next time you look up at the stars and wonder where they came from, they were born in clouds of gas and dust. And it all started with a little disturbance that created a ripple that brought the particles together. This has been the story of how stars are born. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to share it with your friends. Until next time, keep looking up.